Hey everyone! Welcome back to Linwood. Oh, you're more brave. Well, let's forget about what I was trying to say. Let's get back into it, shall we? I'm going to learn the Vanilla Expanded mods. I'll try to, at least. I hope it will be fun like. That mini scheme is a lot of fun, so I hope this will be. Make it even better. Anyway, I'm still feeling a bit tired earlier, so it might not be talking as much as spoken. I hope you all have fun regardless. I mean, with Annette going to call me, how could you not have fun? I mean, just look at her. She's perfect. Bitter old, but otherwise perfect as a cat girl. And they have like made up. That's we can give her. I don't see a neat outfit, but that's too bad. We'll have to think about what used to make her cute otherwise. Yeah, we can move all this stuff out of here now too. Let's get the beds out of their team to finish up the storage room. This we can expand it. I think left rise up this way. You should make these out of sandstone actually, since we're a bit low on wood. I can't wait until we don't have to deal with all this sludge coming out of the toilet. Like I know someone told me it's good for biofuel, but there are better sources for that than the toilet. There we are, storage room done. We can think about making that bigger later. But now that we have all of these communities, we should build walls now. Like now seems like a good time to do that. We'll do the south side next and then we'll wait for some more blocks. I don't know how fast they come in, but this should be good enough for now. You can also smooth this out and you're good. I think this left side looks like the best spot for like our traps. Traps rather. So we can build like defenses around this area. Now why isn't this guy getting butchered? Should be muffled here. There are. Yeah, there are. But he won't butcher it for some reason. I don't see anything here that would like cause that. It's fresh, so it should be fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe secure. Nice, we got our cat room converted. Now we can enter. Well, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. I'll try on installing it in the installing it, maybe that'll help. I can do that in the morning. There's a lot more steel than I thought. We'll have to cover up this dark green area in the morning to make sure no bugs spawn there. Okay, this is better work. Yeah, I can't make him butcher this. I don't know why. Wait, I can't right-click on anything, can I? My kicking home, but I can't make you cooking. Like when I click on the stove, but not the butcher table. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. I hate to do it, but maybe electric one. How's our wealth looking? Pretty low. Still, we're doing okay. Our prisoners are fairly happy. Have this one. Do they want us to harvest organs? Oh, it's because of her mad surgeon tree. Like she feels like she has to harvest organs. Oh dear, that's gonna be quite troublesome to deal with. Like, we don't even like to do that. Probably we can get this cloth harvested soon so we can start making carcasses and stuff. Like warm clothes is what I'm talking about. This will feel like we need a wood generator, but we don't have very much wood in our storage. I'm going to get some polling done. Like, I really need to get some hauling done. So maybe we should think about changing these over. Like, oh, let's see here. Oh, that's too weak. I think corporate types like the grid. And like they like their bread. So we'll give them some. There's no bread maker. I'm kind of surprised. Thank you. Find everything in this except the bread maker. Oh well. Yeah, but looking across the stuff at the stove, you might need one normal stove and one for specialty needle. I'll keep the corn because it's like, super efficient. Corporation would like that. Which is what we're supposed to be role-playing as. Like I guess this is supposed to be like a corporate seldom land based on our backstory. Let's put in a cooler here too, to make these guys happier. Oh, let's see what we have. Once they get to this side of the mirror, we can send our guy out. Okay. I don't want these terrible knives or any of this vomit stuff. Yeah, this looks good. We'll keep this for now and just save our money. Components. I guess we should send a couple of bears out to get them. Like, maybe later. We have too many things to watch over here. I'd have to keep someone behind it and we're being graded. Okay. This is a really good call on this, like an animal or maybe plant, some medical. Yeah, let's send our guys over there. I think they're running over already. Yeah, they are. Which is good enough cover. Bush, I hope. Oh wow, that was easy. Let's get him into the prison and don't like any toilet form. Yeah, I'm super happy with this. Like we have 3 prisoners already. We didn't even have to raid for them. What is this corgis? Oh, hi mate. Yeah, I don't care if this is a kid. I definitely want this girl. Welcome, Zippy. You better run it fast because those cookies are coming after you see. Let's get everyone in place. Are not cool. These are like British stocks, but do you think we should get some of them? Baby white funny symbol for our colony along with our cat girl. Like, imagine a pack of angry Corbis just as our guard dog. There we go. And we can even eat one of them, right? Assuming Butcher's table works. Who party? Nice. Oh, let's see what this is. Should probably get her like converted as soon as possible. Can't use drugs. That's kind of annoying. Like, not even medicine. I don't think this hi means anything. I've been social, so I don't know if we should, like, build for a school. There we go. That'll make them nice and happy. I'm just going to set this to allow everything. Oh yeah, it's still not working. I'll have to figure out why. Because otherwise we're not going to be able to get any meat. So let's start converting this kid. Like, you're easier while they're young, but it was harder once they grow up, so we can do it sooner rather than later. This terror burn is interesting. Like it's an attack bird. It might be better than the ostrich. It's probably better than a French bulldog. Maybe we'll try and get some. Excuse me for a moment, my throat is still quite sore. I think I need some water. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes, okay? Hold on tight. I'm back. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Let's carry on. What do we have here? It looks like a bunch of normies. Yeah, I don't want any, like, normal people and wanting it right now, so I'm just gonna let them leave. think about like gathering up prisoners, leader. How much does this backpack do, by the way? Wait, how much more can they carry? I don't see it, but hopefully it's a lot. Wait, he's almost done too. Like, it's very nearly ready to be completed. Let's do one more before you run off. But you still one building job and then run back to bed. That's so annoying. You're a bunch of animal lovers. Like we have a lot of them. So maybe we could, like, get a bunch of animals for them to keep. Maybe we'd be happy with like red pandas and cookies. But maybe we can like buy some more animals for them later. And she also makes some more meals, too. We have a lot of people. Oh, these terror birds are predators. We better keep an eye on them just in case. They're like bears and they're on the floor, so that's pretty scary. Let's hope they don't attack us, all this food laying on the floor. Like because like you need anything. Including vegetables. There we go. We got one elephant. Oh, let's just equip some wood for now. I don't want to use the gun. If these two are doctors. But even his worst will take him off. Nice. This is going really well. We're kind of wealthy on walls yet so little worried, but fine. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Now this is a good song. No way am I doing this. This will be Brian for now. Hello Brian, you're a new recreation room. Yeah, there's a table over here. Let's take this. I don't seem so bad as resources. Like you'll see. Like it will save us a bit. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, I want you to work faster. Looks like you can do crafting now too, so we'll get you right on that. There we go, one cat girl. Oh, she's good at me anyway. Yeah, she doesn't have claws, but she's good, like punching. We'll get her weapon later. She can craft mine, medical and social. Yeah, fishing too. I guess I should probably get doing that a bit. Okay, this is done. Let's start boarding some tables around it. Yeah, we can sense this girl out in the morning. Trade with them. We'll build the sandstone's tools for now and replace them with wooden dining chairs later. Let's see here. I don't think I want any of this right now. Not anything good. And we have even more visitors with these guys aren't selling anything. What is this LTEX? Or like I don't know. I don't want to keep these squirrels so signore that they're too fragile. Now that we're getting more stone again, I want to build a gathering like this health of this workshop. Like I want to put toilets down there, make a little hallway too. I know I build all my bases like this, but I'm very happy with the design. It was a free hammer. Nice. He's a crafter, so kind of makes sense to have. And like I thought, it makes construction better. That's really nice. But I'm getting distracted again. Should we build walls here? I think we should. Yeah, let's just do this. Walls and more defenses. These are always a good idea in this game, like you can always prioritize them. Actually, I'll just plan everything out now. I think I'm still making it deeper. Like the stone making will keep up, I think. There we are, and we'll open up the door on the left side here. We'll do this one I think at the left side. Wow. Oh, this is a cat boy, not a cat girl. Like I've been calling him a she this whole time. Oh well. I guess if you look like a cat, your people are going to call you a girl. It's totally his fault and not mine. Don't tell him I said that. Neutral. Right. These guys getting nitronamine, that's pretty interesting. Like use them to make medicine. Is an elephant with a gun so-called an elephant gun? Or is that something different? Something to think about. Oh dear. It looks like a lot of meteors landing in outside of our colony. Yeah, they gave us a bit of steel, so that's nice at least. I hope we don't get like crushed by one of those later. That would be really unfortunate. Let me see here. I think I saw tobacco in the glowing thing. Yeah, we can't make tobacco, but we can make secure cigarette. Let's make these for everyone. I don't think they'll make people slow as smoke leave, so maybe it'll be better. Let me check. Oh, where is it? Let's see here. A mild stimulating effect maybe. Animal kin. This is interesting. I don't care who's attacking us, but we need to get her. Like this might be a dry, I believe eat or something. Yeah, this is like a dryad girl. Very cool. We'll have her research. Genetics, too. She's terrible at fighting, but it's just in her lap the whole time, so that's fine. Oh, and I have another mod that makes wasters a bit more interesting too. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Like way better than the standard wasters. Let's have all our spiders get out ready to maul them. Yeah, we'll still wipe them right away. Like we'll go out and fight them right away and surprise them before they can get us. But let's take the weak waster with these guys and have the other swarm the arm of Guy. Very nice. Too bad one got away though. That boy lost a pinky, fortunately. Like it's too bad. That we need like a whole arm to replace that one finger. Me. It's different in this mod pack, but I hope I don't need to, like, make a whole new arm for him now. I mean, I don't know if it's different or not. You know he's got lots of wood sitting out here. Hopefully he doesn't catch on fire. And what is this expertise thing? How do I do this? Is it the star thing? Yeah, let's just do building. That's a very interesting skill of this. And I like it a lot. Like I like the skill tree this added. Okay, that was a waste of time. I have no idea why this won't work. Oh, is it because he's an animal lover? Is that why you want what you're thinking? Yeah, it is. I just want to have the cat, but we do it. You know, our cat. We'll have to do that. It was cyclic smooth with this girl once people started to get upset. I think that would be a good idea. I'm also going to do a conversion original for the kid now. Nice. They're almost done. Just a bit more, one more conversation though. Also, I see someone wearing a scarf. I don't think I can make these, like I don't see them anywhere. I don't see skirts either, so I guess I'll have to wait. Yeah, that's definitely the problem. Or cook what your things because he's an animal lover. They closed the cap to fix that. We'll get the cats to fix the clogged toilet. Yeah, let's start growing the tobacco. I think that's all nice and growing. Dear. Like they're gonna make like a nickel dryad hybrid. That's going to be super weird. A bark cat person. Well, I'm hearing that somebody's overseas, so they'll be happy to have them along, I guess. Oh, also if you're in the stream or if you're watching offline, if you come in, I'll name calling list after you if you want. Like if you come in one or more, don't name call myself, you want me to. Like I'll name someone after you if you want me to. Is what I'm trying to say. Let's sell him. Like I need the extra bed. It's got like 2 people who are involved. I definitely didn't get any sober from that solicitation. It's a bit wrong. Oh, sorry, you can't see it in the bottom right, but I didn't know what expanded achievements enabled. Like from the mod. Like someone gave us achievements is what I'm trying to say. Oh well, whatever. Let's build some heaters. Her room should be enough for now. Like if we put one in each room, that could be enough. All of us are done, I see. Well, the walls are almost done. When he needs to, can get them done soon. Alright, so we can make our craps finally. So we can make our traps, I mean. So we can make our traps, I mean. Oh, sorry my yes it's a bit slow. Yeah, let's put it over here. I think this is a good idea. Yes, something like this would be nice. Grab this for now and we can upgrade it later. Also slap down some defenses. Barricades and walls to do for now and be cool like kill Mark's leader. You should make it big kill box later. Work. Work. Collectivists. We like Karl Marx here. Okay, remember that. Like, I totally didn't just saying she killer. So don't tell like the police, okay? Or I guess we're corporals. So like don't tell the manager. Yeah, Skinner fences down too. Alright, let's place them all down. Yeah, that looks good. They should hit all of them in there. Or sorry, some beer traps in here. Like I saw bear traps too. Let's see what they do. Yeah, these are from like big guys, I think. Just use the regular spike traps in the last game for now. And let's see we have like we're going to need packing. Like, yeah, you know, but muffles give that really nice wool. Let's get our armored girl out here. You know our headers. And our shooters too. I just see all the paint can join in as well. Much wood is around. Like how much of it we're going to need a lot for the traps. Something like. I think this will be good enough. Inspired Tanya. Well, I'm seeing much special animals, so it's kind of pointless. Oh well, maybe next time, Elephant Girl. I'm feeling a bit tired from today's stream. So maybe we'll only go for another hour. Like I wanted to do another stream today because I felt like I was like, cheating people. Or maybe cheating myself because I only did like 1 hour of Zelda and another framework. Like I want to do at least 2 hours of one game. 3 or 4 if I can. I mean, she was pushing it, but we like that's a lot. Like 2 is hard, but 3 years. Like really hard for me. Okay, we could do perhaps. Now let's get those set up. Through this, we can finally build our bathroom. We should build like a little apartment complex. You know, maybe like little toilets and bathrooms and stuff. That'd be cool. Yeah, let me plan that out while we're building that stuff. Alright, we can build it to the right side of the form I think, or maybe closer to here. Yeah, these will be the floors. SO too wide. Then we can do this, make them 6 by 6. Yeah, like, alright, 4 or 5 rooms. And then in the middle back here, we can do bathrooms. And a hallway. Yeah, this is looking good. It's a bit messy, but it should. Wait, I got these backwards. Yeah, we want the hole in the middle. And the bathrooms to the side? That should work better. Like the kind of small, but for apartment buildings, I think it'll be nice. Quite nice walnut doors into the... Here we go. One giant like, pardon. Like I'm kind of regretting how big this building is. It's gonna be like, so much wealth. Alright, it'll look nice, so maybe it's worth it. I don't think 8 or 9 traps is good enough for like this whole building, so I guess we should expand this afterwards. Yeah, that's way better. Let's skip the events in. Oh boy, look at all these guys. Got some rants and some dogs and an elephant and a Batman attacking us. Like the whole zoo is coming. All coming at once. Like, just imagine that. I guess it doesn't matter because they're dead. It's very easy. Why you should build traps early, I guess. Now what is this? Oh wow. Boy, that sounds like free food to me. Vicious free boar. Straight from the sky. Delicious, I mean. What is this? Oh, they're gonna binge on drugs, but we don't have any. So I guess that's good. This is something to keep in mind for the future, I guess. Like you can have drug parties in this mod pack. Like it's the corporate theme, at least. You don't exactly look very like snazzy, but ties, I guess are good enough for now. There we go. We converted her and now we need to do with the dryad girl. A blood moon. It says vampire. It's gonna come out for us. Like they could. I hope not. Can't trap, so we should be alright. What is this? My, this must be with the mods, like you can write so many people. Okay, I'll go with that. I don't know what that's for. Like all the good lord for now. I will ignore it for now. How were the clothes coming along? I don't have any boots, so maybe we should hunt some of these deer and stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll get some muffles for like pack animals when later. You know what? Let's do this now. I wanna see what's in this. Like this genetics mod. Should be fun. How about this component site too? Let's go there for this. Let's take everyone with the cat. Yeah, everyone left the cat and this looks okay. I hate that they have to eat fungus, But whatever, let's just go. Right now. Be some good corn waiting for them when they get back. There they go. Okay, unblock that. Get that deer in here. Now, before we do this site, I need to use the restroom. So excuse me for like 5 minutes, I'll be right back, right? Sit tight. Okay, I'm back. Let's get it going, shall we? What's your name? Alright, they're pretty close. Should be doing that by the end of the day. I mean, I don't want to fight with Dark, but you better for us with our melee weapons. Yeah, I think it'll be better for us. Let's take a look. Let's be real careful about this. Okay, one knife and wonderful. I think that's it. Yeah, let's hide these guys back here and wait for them to come out. No one of them has a wood as a weapon, but I hope it will be okay. I'm shooting the walls down and out. Like I'm shooting the wall to get them to come out. Harmless rush on my think this will be fine. Yeah, no, come over here any second now. Like, stop playing with me already. We got a free genie. Let's try and get the other one. Yeah, what is this? Like it's this one purple. Is that why that's that color? Maybe. Anyways, let's take him back home and then we can do that ancient complex. Well, it's a bit far, so maybe not these components are enough of a reward. Yeah, these are fine. I hope the prisoners in the caravans are fixed, by the way. Like there was this bug that made them run away when you got the prisoner in through a caravan. And it made all your calmness and happy. It was very annoying. So hopefully they won't just run away as soon as they get in the map. Yeah, they're almost back. I want to keep a close eye on them. We can harvest all this when I want to focus on researching again. Yeah, we can do both later. Whoa, the cloth rather. Oh, come on, take her to bed and someone else could bring that fire foam popper. So glad she didn't escape. Like, I don't even know if that was gonna happen, but I didn't want to escape. I didn't want to risk it. We have this. Geez, that's really nice. We can get into one gated fingers from him. Might be a dedicated group. Like long fingers. And a dedicated crafter, that's what I wanted to say. Thank God for these traps. Words. Of course I have to wait for this whole housing complex to be done first though. Like before I start building floors. Oh, with our solar panels. As she advanced lights to reduce the power like consumption. Large batteries. Yeah, I don't know if these are better. Let's just build tools and see what they're like. You know what? We have for another one too. Yeah, we can do 3 if that's not enough. Oh, this animal's stuck in there. Hopefully you can get out on its own. Yeah, they're tools. There it goes. We're going to be streaming for like 20 more minutes, by the way, I think. Alright, I'm making supper and it should be done soon. I already did it like another stream today, like 4 hours, it's plenty. Yeah, 4 hours is a lot. Extremely for this long is really exhausting. Extremely for this long. Like streaming for this long is what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is done. Let's get those batteries out. It's also going to sort aniline. Yeah, let's also get this new panel done right away. There we go. No more power problems. Let's see here. I think the normal battery holds like 300 and these are 1400. So these are really overpowered considering how like resource cost. It's not that different from a normal battery. Yeah, this kid's normal with baseline. I don't want them. Like, only special people here, please. Also, we don't have much wood left out here right now with the harvest more. Maybe we should get this kid to school after all. Like it would be nice to have another cook. Oh dear. That's going to be our medicine. Catch this guy and the other. Right. You know the prisoner and this guy. Have him rest. Also give our guest on that when he wakes up. Like, wow, our priest do the priest shelf thing. Oh, I'm sure you know what I'm saying. Do you guys think I should look into AI, by the way? Like, I know my computer can't handle it, but this, like DPS, is really bothering me. Like, the constant mistakes are very irritating. Like, if I can just get a clear, like, good voice, I'll be happy. Yeah. Talked about this before though. Like, it's not feasible. So I guess I'll just like have to deal with this. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. We can worry about all this extra stuff later. I want to get clean kitchens. Like, this food poisoning scaling pretty bad. I don't want it to happen again. You know what, the world over here. Well, over here. Yeah, this is a good spot. Piping. Well, we'll do things still for now, I guess. It's too small. In the back will be our bathroom, so we'll run pipes all the way up and down. That should be good for now. Support like a thing in here, I guess. Like a drinking fount. That would look nice in here. And also do the sewing output over here where it's nice and light. This is a good spot. Yeah, that's a nice spot for it. Nice and defensible. I'm going to run out of sandstone, but whatever, this is fine. I'm happy with that. This can wait till the rest with this done. Okay everyone, we're close to the 2-hour mark and I'm still very tired. I think I'm gonna take off now. So, with me for the raid, please.